Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Mystic Syndicate and the ambassadors to the Barbarian Kings. Well, folks, here we are. Episode 9. Episode 9. Episode 9, yay.
Ooh, almost double digits.
I know. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do when we reach double digits? I think we need to do something interesting. Or
Kill a farm.
Go what?
Kill a farmer.
Kill a farmer?
We'll switch characters.
We'll switch. What, you were everybody just hand their character sheet to the person on the right? Yeah.
I'll play Eric Clapton.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that's exactly how we should definitely be running that stream. Okay, so all right, so we are once again joined with our band of merry adventurers. Folks, y'all want to say hi?
Hi.
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 Wow, you guys sound so, I don't know, but there's probably I was going to say demure, but I don't think that's the right word. I think
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Yeah. Okay. So, anyone would like to volunteer to do a recap of last week's shenanigans / hijinks? I don't think you had to kill anybody last time, did you?
Unfortunately,
We didn't have to, but we thought about it, I think.
You thought about it.
Well,
I vote for the DM.
yeah.
Oh, you vote for?
Yeah,
okay. So
recap.
you want me to go ahead and do the recap? Okay, that's fine. That is okay. So, you had continued along your trek, and along the way you were stopped by Royal Guard of Furandi, and your wagons were checked. And Apton saved the day and also saved Armos' skin by keeping Azir, the head of the guard, from finding Armos in the most rear cart. There had been some creepy goings on, some strange and sort of eerie sightings. Armos spied what he believed to be the face of Lila in one of the gypsy carts that they passed along the road. Very, very interesting. And where we last left off, Apton was on guard with his two teamsters, and we left off with them, all three of them, staring out into the darkness and watching a pair of very fiery yellow eyes as it scanned and watched the camp. And that's where we left off. Did I forget something?
I want to say they were blue.
They were
because blue? I'm pretty sure I remember blue because I'm thinking that it's a water nymph and that it's Lila again. But
it's kind of hard to tell. I think you're right, though. I think it truly was blue.
I think it was blue. You
like
said
a
bright
blue.
Yeah.
Not a reflection, more of an emanation of light.
Yeah. Either way, no.
No?
But sure. What? Well, who was on watch? Who perceived it?
That was Apton. It was his watch.
Did you perceive it, or did the guards have to notice it for you?
I think the guards actually noticed it for him because he
failed.
He failed.
Well, I can't do everything.
You have giant ears.
That is true. There's giant mouse ears.
And you've got giant posters of your face all over the place.
That's still not my face.
And yes, for those who are just catching up with this, Armos is a wanted man. There is some speculation that he was or he has been implicated in the possible assassination of the royal wizard of Firiandi, that's not good.
I feel like you're just stereotyping against tieflings. That's not cool.
Well, tieflings. That's what they're killers.
Okay.
Obviously not as hardcore killers as mouse folk. What the hell's up with that? And
I'm
just
the suspect and he's the freaking murderer.
I'm an educator.
He's an educator.
Oh, yeah.
You're asking questions and I'm educating them.
I have the answers.
Yeah, he's educating them. Yeah. Okay. So very good. All right. So as always, what we like to do at the beginning of the show, and this may also change as the show sort of evolves, because the show is evolving. It's evolving all the time. A lot of the technical aspects of the show keep evolving, as does how we actually present the show. So I'm going to be kicking around some other ideas. Today we're going to stick with the regular format of how we usually start, but next week might actually be adding the thank yous and handshaking and back clapping at the end of the show instead of at the beginning of the show.
Okay.
So we can actually just get right into the game and have a blast, hopefully. So yes, we'd like to thank, of course, Anna B. Meyer, who is the creator of these wonderful, wonderful maps that you see in front of you. Please make sure to visit her at annabmeyer.com. Check out her Patreon page. Send her some money. That sort of stuff. It's nice to do that.
Support her creation.
That's right. See, it's nice to be nice to the nice. See? Nice. Also, thanks to our chat participants. We do thank you very much for checking in on us and making sure that we sound and look good every Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure to visit us on Facebook and Reddit. And there's probably other places that we have popped up at. So, yeah, come and take a look at us. And
Dark web.
The dark web. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Get on your Tor browser and look us up, because we're right there.
Make sure you're using a VPN.
Yeah, make sure you're using a VPN, boys and girls, because you don't want that 3 o'clock in the morning rude awakening as the government, knocks in your door.
Raids your house. Yeah.
As I can see,
Swatted.
Ricky is sitting there, just there's just sweat pouring off his brow.
Like, both of my jobs rely on me not being a criminal. So I don't want to show up there.
We're sorry, man.
I'm cool with TikTok, or sometimes, but not the dark web.
Not the dark web. Okay. So, yeah. So, thank you all very much for tuning in and checking us out. So, all right. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, where we last off, it was Apton's turn at watch. And while he was there talking a little bit to his teamsters, one of the teamsters noticed it looks to be bright blue, sort of, they look like eyes, but they seem to be pretty far off. But unlike eyes that are reflecting light, these eyes look as though that they are emanating light. So, which, if Apton will go ahead and give maybe a religion check, if you don't mind.
Losing my religion.
We summoning demons now?
That's next.
Blue-eyed demons?
Huh.
Oh, ouch. Okay. Well,
Good
it wasn't
one.
your
I
best
thought that was a
roll.
1.
Yeah, definitely wasn't your best roll. And unfortunately, though, you do realize that there's very good chance that while, of course, you cannot tell exactly what type of undead it is possibly an undead creature.
Oh, now you fucked up. You showed up at the wrong watch.
Yeah, you don't fucked up, Aaron.
He about to smite you, Smitty.
So, all right. So, but like I said, it still seems to be if you're the way you're looking at it and the viewpoint that you're viewing it from, you think it is still probably far away. But it doesn't seem to actually be moving or getting closer. So you're thinking whatever it is observing the camp from afar. So, interesting.
Like 120 feet far?
You're thinking more probably more like 50 yards out.
Oh, so it's not very far at all.
Yeah.
Just out of range of guiding light.
The
That's
50-yard line. But it does not seem to be approaching, and it definitely is not within the light of your campfire. So you would not really be able to actually view it. So is there anything you want to specifically do, or are you content on observing and making sure that it doesn't come closer?
Well, because I don't know exactly what it is, I'm going to not attempt to screw with it at all.
Okay. But you are going to just keep a diligent eye on it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, this happened probably closer to the beginning of your watch, and I think you all were you all doing 3-hour watches? Or was it like 2.5-hour watches? I think it was like 2.5-hour watches, wasn't it?
Yeah, to satisfy the 8-hour night.
Very good. Okay. So actually, you and your teamsters observed this creature for about an hour until you realized that it kind of and it doesn't blink. So that also kind of makes you feel that it may be of a non-living origin. Or
robot.
Some sort of. It's a robot.
It's a robot. AA powered.
They're aliens, but even aliens blink, right?
It's the Energizer Bunny.
It's the Energizer Bunny. All you hear is this clang, 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 clang.
Pretty sure he plays the bass drum. Bass drum go boom.
Oh, that's right. It is a drum, isn't it? It's
You're
not.
thinking of the cymbals monkey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah.
Those are wind up.
You're a wind up.
You're all being wound up. Okay, so. Yeah, that is right. The Energizer Bunny does use bass drum. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
I've been corrected.
By a band geek.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yes, you definitely are. So okay. Alrighty then. Well, very good. So you spend the rest of your watch kind of just you're a little paranoid that something like this came so close to the camp, but you realize that it either it moved on or is moved away or is hiding out in the woods beyond the firelight. So you eventually end up waking up Athena. Oh, well, no, I thought Athena. Oh, it's Armos is the last one? Yep. Athena goes last?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Because I think Armos...
Because all the screwy shit happens at the witching hour with Mr. Armos over here.
He didn't fuck with you. He saw your religious symbols. He's like, nah.
Okay.
Now he's going to see me and be like, yeah.
Okay, so it's actually Armos's turn to stand watch. All right. So, Apton, you go ahead and wake Armos up. And are you going to inform him of anything?
Yeah. I'm going to wake him and say, keep an eye out on the tree lines. About 50 yards out, there were some blue eyes watching us.
Okay.
Don't start shit unless shit comes to our doorstep. Please.
Was she attractive?
I'm gonna I just look at him and go, no.
Okay.
My character's joking, by the
Bad
way.
tiefling.
I don't plan on abandoning the camp again.
Armos is the only sorcerer I've ever known who's playing himself like a bard. He's like just screwing anything that just crosses his path. Kind of hilarious, actually.
I got good performance. Why not?
That is true. Yeah, I think you do have a good performance skill. So
Deception, performance. I mean, it's all a little bit up there. So
all he has to really do is just pick up an instrument, and you could multi-class. Probably, you'd probably multi-class easily. That would be a lot of fun.
That's scary. Like, I'm struggling to play the one thing with the meta magic, and the thing bends, and the do this, and now it's like, what? It's already like I'm playing 2 characters.
Yeah.
But I'm loving it.
Okay. So, yeah, you go ahead and he informs you of what is to be or what he has seen, and he heads off to his sleeping arrangements. And you and your teamsters are now up. They're making some libations to sort of help keep them awake, something a little caffeinated.
Yeah.
And
I have a spell called Control Flames that allows me to change the color of flames and make it grow in intensity and make images appear in the flame. And I'm going to ask one of the teamsters to tell me a story, and I'm going to do my best to reenact it in the flames.
Wow. Okay. I would like to see how this works out. So is there it's just a spell, isn't it?
Yep. Control Flames. It's a cantrip. I can share it here.
All right. Ooh.
I can double the intensity of it. I can move it 5 feet in one direction. I can extinguish or double in size.
Simple shapes, such as
Change
vague
colors.
forms of a creature. Ooh, that's really interesting. That actually lends to probably some really neat RP possibilities. That's nice. All right.
And I'm not going to make Lila appear in the freaking fire.
Unless it was her body.
Right. It's like I'm in the middle of watching a channel and the channel gets hacked. It's like, pardon the interruption, Lila here. Like, no, off.
She keeps calling you and asking about your extended warranty.
No, it's like an Amber Alert. She pops up. Boop.
It's like an Amber Alert.
You're dead.
Just stay dead. Yeah. Okay. So, he tells a very interesting tale about a dragon and an assault on a keep, and you're able to weave this into a really interesting and also very enlightening sort of if there was a way that you could record what he was saying and you being able to maintain this, it would have definitely been something that you could have maybe shown up at a village fair and maybe even made some money at it or something like that. A very cool story, and also very good animation done by you.
Posted on medieval TikTok.
Right. Posted on medieval TikTok. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would have been fun. You do that for a little bit. I mean, the time it takes up is probably close to about a half hour of story time. And afterwards, the Teamsters are very impressed, and they'll probably ask you if you do, children's parties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do children's parties. Yeah.
I'm usually a clown.
Usually.
So.
A murderous clown.
Oh, who have I killed that is not like evil creature.
That is true. You haven't like just went completely off the wagon.
I'm not the evil cleric.
Probably a bad way to put it. Yeah.
I'm not the
Because Apton is
evil.
well on his way to be the first mouse folk lich.
He worships a god that's like
all of
buff.
us have to have endgame goals, okay?
Game goals.
Okay.
Dang mouse folk lich.
You're gonna get plot twisted into an evil cleric.
Who said anything about plot twist?
It's called goals.
Okay. Oh, okay. But I'm the wanted one, right?
It's the dream.
Plot twist. I'm innocent.
Not my fault you get caught.
It probably will be, actually.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Dead body in trails.
yeah,
Looks like him.
you. I'd like for you to roll. After you get done, I'd like to have you roll perception.
Perception.
Holy mackerel. Okay, so yeah, you're actually way too wrapped up in yourself and what you've been able to accomplish, and so anything that may have caused some sort of alarm or raised a red flag is missed by you completely. And unfortunately, you have been pretty much keeping the attention of your teamsters out of the, out of being, I don't know, alert for the past
One
half
job.
hour. So yeah,
One job.
So unfortunately, if there was,
I'm secretly just trying to be asleep. Just let them two be on watch. Because I'm garbage at it. Oh,
oh man, yeah. So there you are. Alrighty, so yeah, you do not detect anything that is that would definitely raise a red flag or anything of that nature. But you do at least you have at least set yourself up with your teamsters as being a really fun person to be around, and yeah, you actually kind of feel that you've probably made maybe some friends.
Woo.
While the other teamsters are very a little bit more aloof. Well, the ones for Athena's they're kind of cool, but the ones that Apton hangs out with, one is extremely suspicious of him, while the other one is just trying to make it out of this alive. So
shell shocked.
yeah, he's like, oh my gosh, this mouse guy is gonna get us all murdered. We're all going to prison.
With the big boys, you shouldn't have joined in the first place.
Like, it couldn't have gotten worse. The horses come back. We discover he's a royal guard. It got worse.
It got weird.
As long as you have a body cam on that armor, we're fine.
Right. Body cam on the armor. Okay, so so the rest of your watch passes without any problems or issues, and so you walk over and lightly kick Athena.
Kick? Well, I'm friendly. Why would I kick someone?
Oh, you didn't want to just like nudge her with your foot?
You better watch how you wake up a woman.
Well, especially a woman with teeth.
Yeah.
Canine.
I think this ends up coming back to the conversation we had before the stream started, how not to wake up a woman.
Yeah. Foot is not one of them.
Yeah. Foot's probably like
normal.
the not cool way of doing it. So
Just a normal tap on the
That's how you
shoulder.
lose a foot.
it's a great way to lose a foot, especially with Athena, right?
If she tried to grapple me, that's a +5 versus a -1.
Yeah, most likely she'd grab you and pull you right down, and then it would be all over. Next thing you know, you're in a headlock, and you're your vision is darkening over from the edges because of loss of blood.
I I'll cast darkness and nobody will see anything, okay? If I'm going blind, everybody going blind.
The whole place is
I
down.
don't need my eyes to strangle you.
I guess not.
Okay, that should definitely be your go-to. I don't need my eyes to strangle you.
Jorgen Bond Strangle over here.
Uh,
Alrighty.
Athena the Strangler.
Yeah, tap on the shoulder. We're not kicking. We're not kicking. I'm not.
No. Okay.
The mouse kid can if he wanted to.
Okay. So yes, I take that back. You did not kick her. You didn't nudge her lightly with your foot. You actually were kind enough to actually get down on one knee and just sort of lightly tap her on the shoulder instead of kicking her with your shoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll wake up nicely.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't just roll over and immediately go for the grapple. Brings out one of those daggers, just like up to your throat, and you're like, okay, the kicking was bad. Don't kick.
Sorry, I was having a nightmare. You're killing me. Get your hands off my throat. You're killing me.
Right. Okay, so you, Athena, you go ahead and rise and go ahead and awake your Teamster group. And Armos, you and your Teamsters go ahead and find their sleeping rolls and crawl back in and get as comfortable as possible. And after probably about a good 10 minutes of trying to get settled down and everything, you fall into while it's not a deep slumber, at least it is a relaxing and rejuvenating slumber.
It is shut-eye.
Shut-eye. All right. So, Athena, you and your Teamsters take their places around the fire. They also are making caffeinated drinks for everyone to kind of wake them up in this early morning time, which I believe it is probably right around, let's see, probably more like a 4 in the morning. 4 or 4:30, something like that. You're still about an hour and a half away from dawn. So I would like for you to also roll perception. See if you have any better luck or if there's anything nearby that might alert you to possible danger. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad roll, but could have probably been better.
I don't even think she has low light vision.
I have 60 feet.
She has 60 feet. So that's not too bad. I mean, 60 feet is better than
Better than two.
None. Better than none. Right. So you get set up. You pretty much get ready to start your day because once your watch is over, it's pack up and get ready. So you already have most of your stuff ready to go. You do scan the horizon a little bit and waiting for dawn to start lighting the eastern sky. And go ahead and make one more perception check. Painful. Okay, well, hey, that's cool too. All right, so as dawn starts to light the sky, you start seeing others in your group start to stir from their bags and getting their day started. You see a couple of the Teamsters packing up their sleeping. Their bedrolls and things of that nature, start repacking the carts. When I would like for all three of you to make a perception check. A 14, not bad, Armos. Athena.
I woke up ready.
Okay, so
The dice are rigged.
yeah, the dice are. It's those online dice. They're so terrible. Why? Why?
Yeah, they're weighted dice.
They're weighted
online.
dice. So Armos, Apton, though, you were standing there as the pre-dawn. Well, it's not pre-dawn. It is dawn. I mean, you do actually have decent amount of light. Enough for everybody to get. And your teamsters are starting to put the horses back onto the. I think there's a special word for it, but not onto the carts because they are attached to the carts. Anybody remember what that word is? Harnessed.
Yeah.
Harnessed. Oh my gosh! Wow. Excuse me, Lala. Huh? What's that?
Bit brittle harness.
Oh, bit and bridle. Yeah, and harness and actually yoke. I think it's yoke. Yoke them to the cart.
Yes, I was actually just gonna say yoke.
Hey,
Isn't yoke?
Thanks, Christine.
Yoke's the one that goes around their necks, right?
Right.
So usually pulling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So they're yoking them to the carts. When you, Apton, and you, Armos, hear the flight of arrows, and so we are going.
I'm going to yell to take cover.
Take cover.
Okay. boys and girls. All right,
let
so
one
now
get
we
away.
can return back to our... Where did it go? Where is it? And we're back at the Flyness, boys and girls.
So
All right.
I have a bonus section.
Okay.
Hold on. It's called a second wind,
Okay.
and I can use it once per short rest.
Okay.
Are we gonna on our journey have a rest during the day, or?
You can, or you can take a rest after this combat because now you have 3 bodies to bury, or you can cart them around with you, I guess. It's a shame none of you are necromancers. Just take them with you, raise them from the dead.
Right?
No, we cause necrotic damage. Plenty of that going around.
Plenty of that happening. Right, exactly.
All right. So, where do I roll the 1d10? It's just on the roll 20.
You can.
Yeah, either or.
Got a 4.
7. Okay.
Okay. So cool.
Well,
Well,
I'm 26
you-
out of 28, so we're good.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, you're
then-
you're doing much better. Okay, so very good. Actually, this is you guys did quite well. I was very pleased and kind of excited. I did have a contingency rolled up in case of total party failure.
Yeah, no,
But,
my sleep was 50% attendance. Good
Right.
night.
Well, cool. Well, guys, I guess this is a good place to stop for tonight. We actually did almost 2 hours of combat tonight.
Yeah, it do be happening
That is always that always seems to be the way with Dungeons and Dragons and combat. Travel, it's like, oh, okay, you've traveled so many hundreds of miles and combat takes up the entire time.
Maybe we should have some combat music too.
Ooh, yeah, I should probably look through my library of fine copyright royalty-free music and see if we have some combat music that we can use.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. We could kind of have that in the background. Alrighty, well, folks, thank you all very much for coming and playing this evening. Again, if you are checking in with us, make sure to go to our YouTube channel if you would like to see our other episodes. This is episode 9, and so next week will be episode 10, which I feel that we should do something really crazy and extreme, but I don't know what to have you all do. Make you jump through fiery hoops.
Play dragons. Play dragons.
Don't
Play
you
dragons.
do it. No.
Baby purple dragon.
No.
That would be fun.
That's what happens when a
Alrighty.
red and a blue dragon have a baby. It's a purple dragon.
Red and blue dragon have a baby purple dragon. What would be the breath weapon?
Death.
It just breathes on you and
Necrotic.
you just die. Oh
Purple
my
is
gosh.
necrotic damage.
Yeah, necrotic
Boiling
damage.
point.
Yeah, that would be fun. All right, guys. Well, let's wave everybody out. Y'all have a nice week, and I will see you all next Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Night.
Have a good night, everybody. This episode was sponsored by Death. Hobgoblins. Steroids.